You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, Bloodstone, run by the Game Master, Scott Hibbard. Hope you enjoy.
Last time on Bloodstone.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mike awoke choking on a nightmare that was no dream at all. Had run through a moonlit forest in another skin, branches clawing at him, lungs burning, terror close enough to taste.
This morning.
A towering knight in blackened armor crowned with a skull of green fire. A blade of spectral judgment humming like a funeral hymn, saying, "You have been chosen." The blades fell, the world turned emerald, and Mike woke knowing something ancient had marked him. And with that omen heavy in the air, you traveled to Graven Hollow at the request of Commander Kalen Viermont. The twins, Veyron and Lilith, had turned the village into their proving ground, and the church feared what those experiments might mean for the Bellark himself. You chose your path carefully, skirting dangers through Whitmore and the marshes of Morn Hollow, as the fog rolled in like a curtain refusing to reveal what lay ahead. When you arrived, Graven Hollow was not a village, it was a wound. The stream carried bodies instead of water. Soldiers and civilians lay scattered in pieces. A metallic mist hung over everything, thick with chemical rot. The land itself was desecrated, twisted in a way that pressed against your magic and your spirits alike. Searching for proof of the twins' ties to the Bellark yielded nothing tangible. So Mike reached backward through memory itself. Through psychometry, he witnessed the truth. Lilith wrapped in black and red sigils, raising corpses with casual artistry. Veyron soaked in blood, directing grotesque homunculi stitched from spare humanity. The siblings were not united in purpose, they were competing, testing, bickering over whose horrors were superior, while three helpless travelers were carved up as raw materials. When the vision faded, their laughter remained. Their voices slithered through the fog from everywhere at once. Lilith claimed Traveler as her prize.
Son of a bit, wait, me?
Veyron rejected her authority outright. Tension crackled, and Traveler's revolver spun to life in his hand, blue sparks biting the air.
That's all true.
Mike called upon Donegar, and a torrent of ectoplasmic slime poured down like a cleansing storm, purifying the corrupted ground and stripping the twins of their chosen battlefield. They were furious. Then the hunter arrived. The armored revenant from Mike's vision stepped into reality, skull blazing green, blade humming with judgment meant for one soul alone. It walked past you all, it walked to Mike. You have been chosen. The twins escalated, Lilith raised a horde from the river, Veyron unleashed a massive stitched monstrosity, and the revenant struck Mike twice, each blow slicing spirit instead of flesh. Bleeding hope from everyone nearby. Travelers shielded Mike from death itself. Excuse me. That's actually Mike shielded Traveler.
Yeah.
Due to the life ward, which is still active, by the way.
Yeah. Your life ward's still active.
Grace barely escaped.
I barely
You'll have to remind me what that does for me.
It stands you back up if you don't.
Oh, that's right. Also, I have a quick question. As a wizard, you are somewhat made of green slime, am I correct? Well, and reddish now. You've gone from green to red.
He skipped yellow.
That's 45.
Yeah, he's right now.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like, are you chosen by the gods, or are you picked?
Of this and four.
He should have skipped yellow. He went from green to red.
I think this is the first color change Mike has had, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's picked
Yeah.
too hard, and that's how you turn red.
Well, he's gonna go black next, right?
I'm gonna put my proficiency
black.
ones over here.
You won't go back either.
Oh, God.
That was the
Yeah, the 12s and the 20s.
What in the
You're gonna be bigger.
All right.
Idris Elba are you people talking about?
You're gonna be bigger and more muscly next time.
So then the twins released their apex creations. Two towering horrors tore their way into the street. Graven Hollow threatened to become a slaughterhouse, and then Lena ended the hunter. Through sheer force of will, she bound the revenant in veins, leapt onto seized its burning skull, spat into its hollow crown. The hunter dissolved into nothing, and silence fell. And instead of pressing the fight, you did something far more dangerous. Diplomacy.
Oh yeah.
It's dangerous when you have no presence.
I started talking to them motherfuckers.
Traveler challenged the twins' rivalry,
Challenge the boy
suggesting
and
they
girl
were
against
wasting
girl.
genius on petty competition. Mike struck deeper, naming the Bellark as the true manipulator who exiled him, hoarded his power, and kept him from the grand stage.
You know what though? By talking to these bastards,
I did.
You made an offhand comment about it, yeah.
you said some shit.
Yeah.
But like, this is the thing. Out of all the research that we did, all it took was me talking some shit to them, and then they told me. They straight up told me the Bellark was their daddy.
Yeah.
To be fair, they started off talking.
They are talkers.
Well, the first question out of your
They
mouth
just
was,
like
who's your
to.
daddy?
They just like to hear.
But they
their
were
voice.
talking to themselves, talking to hear themselves talk.
Yes. Put that hot duo on it.
First question out of your mouth was, who's your daddy? So it was fresh on their mind.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Lilith and Veyron, for all their madness, listened. They remembered being cast out. They remembered never being allowed near their father's toys.
Yeah.
A new thought took root. Why duel each other when they could prove themselves against him? The zombie horde sank back into the water. The stitched abominations retreated into their houses. The twins agreed to an alliance, not out of mercy, but ambition. When you move against the Bellark, they will be ready to unveil their masterpieces. Gravenhollow stands quiet now, its war paused, not by victory of steel, but by manipulation and insight. But the Revenant's words still echo. The hunt has begun, and somewhere in the dark, something believes Mike belongs to it.
Do you have a possessive girlfriend now?
Let's
Or boyfriend?
the way
Or slime friend?
Could be a slime friend.
Do you have a possessive significant other?
Maybe.
And that
Are
is
you
where
Lilith
we
now?
begin.
Are you the Lilith
Well, I mean,
mom?
I was born from the tree that she's part of.
No. Lilith is the weird girl.
No.
Go back
I was
to the
born from the tree
Yo,
that
Your
jumped to his wife
mama
is bound to.
is the tree. And then Dracula stuffed his wife inside of that tree.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
But just your soul. But now, these two crazy kids,
So,
their daddy, he's got the piece of the Bloodstone that Dracula also has. So what I'm suggesting,
suggestionizing?
I'm suggestionizing that we first of all get both of
Hey, hold
them.
on. Can you retouch for me what's happening?
We are healing up after we talk some shit to some crazy twins.
Is this downtime?
No.
No,
How are we healing?
We're not.
by
Well,
not fighting.
You're
We're not healing. We're just not fighting.
Well, it depends on if we do a healing spell.
I don't have much of that
Are
left.
you out? I've got some.
I've used most of what I can do, except
currently
hurry
there in
myself to heal
Gravenhollow.
y'all,
Graven Hollow.
which is where
We're
we
in
were from.
Graven Hollow,
And we
and
were getting ready to leave.
right. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like we're not fighting. Okay, I see where we're talking. Okay, mechanically speaking, we're not in downtime. Not being killed currently, we are in downtime. We are in not war.
You're not in combat.
Right. We're in
Sure.
married
I've
time.
just been all night.
Peace time.
No, I'm not getting married.
In this bag, even though they're
I barely know her.
Liquor.
Don't say it.
in the front, poker in the back.
Whiskey. I was talking about whiskey.
No, you're about to say liquor. I barely even know her
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
because I've met
No,
her
I already
before.
said that.
I had a foreman that said that every morning. He'd
Well,
come
we
in
don't
and
need
say,
to become that guy. What are we doing?
Johnny was cool.
Are we supposed to be doing something?
No. We're just going to sit here and talk in Gravenhollow for the rest of the
I
night.
think we should
We've
do
decided
something.
that what we're doing is we're allowing. This is what I was about to juxtapose to you, and you interrupted
No,
me.
I didn't interrupt. I wanted to know what's happening.
All right. Well, I'm telling you, we're in Graven Hollow.
I didn't know what that was. That was scaring me.
You go ahead. I'm just.
That was the sound of the inside of your armor.
Yeah.
There's
Clanking
I'm trying to
around.
get out.
You're trying to get out.
You're knocking on it,
Yeah.
saying, "Let me out."
Knock, knock.
You're in there going, hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there?
There isn't.
So, here's my juxtaposition.
I didn't ask.
I say we let Dracula kill the Bellark, but we perform a heist.
Yes.
Everybody's expecting us to go shoot somebody, right? Well, mostly me because I have a gun.
Because that's
You're all taking notes. I love this. This is every phone is open and you're all taking
Okay,
notes.
but
No, I'm
can
trying
you
to figure
finish
out
your
where I'm
point?
I'm not here.
Yeah.
Where the hell are
Can you
you?
They're
get to
back
your
in the
point?
city.
We need to do a heist.
What the fuck heist are
We
you
need to
talking
get back to
about?
Steal the
Declaration
amulet
of-
thing
oh.
that the Bellark guy has,
Why?
and then steal the Bloodstone from Dracula.
But why?
What
It's
is the
reversed.
purpose?
Yeah.
Because,
You said it.
oh, the Bellark has the stone and Dracula has the holder.
I don't
The
want to
amulet
steal from
part.
Dracula. He's the big bad.
Look.
Nah, he's
I
the
think-
good guy that's holding this
think-
entire realm together.
Why would we steal from somebody that was the big good?
So that he
This
can
sounds
save
like
his...
a Dan plan. Is
No.
this
So
a
he
can
Dan
save his
plan?
wife.
A Dan plan is to cut across the map, go straight to the bad guy, and flip him off. I'm not saying we do that.
You're
Oh,
saying
I'm just
we
saying
should steal
Dracula's
from
not the
him.
bad guy.
no, he can flip him
He
off.
saved his wife.
He'll distract him while we steal the thing that he has.
I don't want to.
He's just a family man.
If we don't have the thing, we can't fix the tree. If we can't fix the tree, we can't go home.
And if we don't fix the tree, my entire purpose for being here is gone.
And he'll
But-
be unborn.
Okay, but
Unborn?
hear me out. Is this our next quest, or is this a quest? That
Is this what you're wanting to do? Or is
You'd
this
be
what we're
surprised how
supposed to be doing?
often you don't
Well, I
actually
mean,
have a quest.
What
and
we're
you just
supposed to be
decide what
doing
do.
is saving the world, right?
uh-huh.
I was told at the beginning of this,
that we had to save,
Save the
cheerleader.
Cheerleader save the world.
save the world.
But
He
focus.
told me several
But
times.
really focus.
But really, really focus.
I am.
We need the Bloodstone.
Okay.
We need the
We're
amulet.
carrying this all the way across
Okay.
the town.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the city and they're screaming at
Right.
each other all the way
If you
across
just
the-
wait for 2 more countdowns, you can get both the amulet and the bloodstone in the same spot.
Yeah.
And
I don't
steal
even know
them.
what a
And
cheerleader
die.
is, but
No, let them kill each
I don't know
other.
what it is.
They're not gonna do that.
How many of us are really equipped with subterfuge?
Oh, I have some presents.
I have presents.
I have
A
presents.
lot of presents.
You can look like the person that you're stealing the thing from.
But I have to see them first.
What we do is we take the mirror out of the mirror. So there's just like the frame of a mirror. And then you stand there and pretend to be their reflection.
I have to
I
be
think
really,
I have
really
the
good.
same level of presence as her, except
What do you have?
the
Oh, damn.
Oh,
You're charming
great.
as fuck.
Yeah. I
This
just
is
have
good.
mine too.
I don't see how this is a bad plan. So first of all, let's go find the dude with the weird undead cat.
What?
You know, the guy from the Pet Cemetery.
What?
He's got a big cougar that's half dead.
Oh!
His name is
That guy.
Treviol.
Trivial.
And then let's find the other guy that always forgets to wear his shirt and has wings.
I'm just hoping they found the notes that I left for them that we were headed to town.
Did you write it in ink?
I'm having
It's in slime.
It's in slime. Yeah, no, that just looks like a booger napkin.
But it was an
The
arrow.
missing guy?
Son of a bitch. Son of a birch.
I have one.
'Cause-
This is all my
right,
dice.
It's a tree.
Okay, then
I didn't even realize it was a birch.
let's travel.
Scott, I'm gonna need you to take a note about that.
Yeah, that great oak tree, the very
White oak
powerful. Yeah,
is a birch.
it's a white birch.
White birch.
Because he's the son of a birch.
It's more alliterative that way.
All right, fine. Get in the wagon. I have a donkey.
Don't tell me what to do.
The
Oh,
horses?
This character I
Horses.
don't have
Do you have
horses.
horses or a donkey?
Horses, of courses.
Horses.
Wait, can they
One or
talk?
the other. Call him
Like
Cabby.
Mr. Ed? Oh, I should have named him Mr. Ed instead of Horsey. Well,
Russia.
Yeah, no,
what a
I'm-
fool I am.
You are
Naming a horse Horsey.
huge fool. You could have made a
You
television
hung
show.
out with
out
Jackson.
He would have been famous.
It's an absolute Jackson name.
of it.
Yeah.
You said I'm going to name him Horsey, and I said
Oh.
nay, nay.
Right.
Do you not have the ability to teletube, Scott?
I do.
Okay.
Do you not
do you
want
want me
to?
to? Do you want me? Do you want me to do that?
I mean,
How many times can you use it?
that feels like where the action is then.
I like action.
I was kind of saving that for like worst case scenario.
Yeah, I think.
Once per long rest.
Okay.
Ooh. That would get the action a lot closer.
Right. Do we want to save that for when we are not in danger, or for when we are currently in danger and can get away from it?
Sure.
What are we doing?
We're
We're
apparently
taking
riding
the
in a
donkey and the
carriage.
horses, and we're going back to the land of the Bellark, so
Where's
that
that?
it's over there. And
Why are we all
they,
spread out across the map?
Because we have a
well,
place
because we
to
just threw them. It's
So
random.
this is where we're going back to. The
Vathron.
town with the bishop.
I believe it's Vathron.
Are you gonna want to kill the
With the
bishop when we
Varnwick.
get there?
Oh yeah.
He's a Bellark.
Well, I mean,
Are we all on board with killing the bishop when
well,
we get there?
okay, stop. I want to. First of all,
I know you.
I want to steal things, but I also want to kill him.
You've wanted to kill him since you literally heard the word bishop the first time.
Well, because I
Since
know
it's
he's
Bellark.
bad. He sounds bad. Let's
Why?
face that. Do we have like gut instinct?
Why?
Right?
But why? No, you said he sounds bad. You didn't.
He does
you didn't.
sound bad.
Okay, you said he sounds bad. You didn't say that your gut was telling you
gut-
that.
my
Now
gut-
you've changed your story. You said he
No,
sounds
it's
bad.
changed. No, let me.
No, no.
I'm going to revamp this. In my instincts of bad things, he is there like Gerd.
After the time travel episode that we just had,
It's like
I
okay.
also believe that the church is the bad guys.
Okay.
Because
But it's not
Dracula is the
necessarily-
good guy.
Shh, be quiet.
It's not necessarily-
Okay.
No, he's
He's
also
a
bad.
family man
He's also bad.
who's trying to save
I'm
his
assuming
life.
you guys are discussing this on the way back.
On the way
Yes.
back.
Okay.
This is two people convincing me
This
that
is
the
this
bishop
is
is
the
bad.
discussion that we're having while we're walking.
How do you
Yeah.
feel about the bishop?
I don't.
I'm not saying the church is wrong. I'm saying that the guy in charge of the
The
church.
Bellark wasn't even the one there.
That's right. The
Whenever
other guy
Dracula's
seemed like he
wife got
was.
killed.
Why would the bad guy be there? The bad guy is never there.
The Bellark
He
wasn't.
tells the people who are doing the things for him to be there.
But his guy,
Okay, so
who
you,
we're about to report back to,
So
you
who's
know
the bishop
you no
again?
longer want to kill the bishop.
No, I
now
want-
you want to rob him.
I'm so
I also
confused
wanna
with
rob
you
him.
right now.
I think if you kill him and then rob him, it's not really called
I'm
robbing.
so glad we had
it's
this
called
conversation.
looting.
burglary.
It's called looting the body.
No, that's not true. Because if you still have to go to the cathedral.
All right, look.
Who's the bishop?
Are we
again?
gonna kill the bishop first or rob the bishop first?
Well, we rob him, save the day, and then when he's like, "Oh my, that was great," I'm gonna shoot him in
He's
the face.
gonna be dead. Oh, you want to rob him first and then kill him?
Right. We have to rob, humiliate, get away in Mini Coopers.
What is a Mini Cooper?
Humiliate?
It's like a horse.
It's like that car you're in, except with an
tiny.
engine.
That's not
What's
what
an
I heard.
engine?
Just as a small
Don't worry
point,
about it. You'll get it.
we
It's a
We
convinced
should call this the Italian job.
the twins to come back.
Didn't we convince them
Talk
to
to their
go the
dad.
fudge away?
No. We convinced them to come back and talk to their dad
What?
about a challenge.
Who's their dad? The bishop?
The bishop has
Okay,
these
I was gonna say, who
two
was their dad again? I can't
Okay,
remember.
the Bellark.
By verification of the children, we can see what he's done.
Wait, hold on.
As a
I need
father.
to. I need to.
Who's their?
They
wait,
never actually named who it was.
I need to.
So they never.
They just said our father.
So we don't know who their
Who
father
are
is.
heaven?
I mean,
You judge.
Jinx.
you guys can make your deductions as you will from it, but they never
They never
actually
said
gave
who
a
their
name.
dad actually was.
They never gave a name.
I don't think we should assume.
I'm fine
Oh,
with being
I'm
an ass. Are you okay with being named Walter? You be Walter, I'll be
But
ass.
right now, I feel like we're jumping to decisions based with not enough information.
Okay.
I just know that Dracula's the good guy. He's trying to save his
Yes.
wife.
I don't
and
trust
that's
your opinion
all
at
that
all.
matters.
Because you just said
He's-
Dracula's
Because
the
what
good guy.
bad guys try to save their wife and just like
He's
terrorize
Turned him
and
into a
adopt them?
tree?
I mean,
You, like, pay attention, like,
Didn't
Oh,
he
yeah.
turn? Wait, didn't you
I am.
say he like turned her into a tree or
Mr.
something?
What?
I'm
Captain
telling
Platt.
you.
What's that?
Listen.
Didn't you say he turned her into a tree or
No,
something?
no, no.
He sealed her in a tree after she died
Dave's
so that she
convinced
wouldn't
that
leave.
Dracula is the good guy now.
I'll-
Yeah, he turned her into a
To
tree.
save her.
No, he didn't turn her into a tree.
No,
I'll-
she was
Okay,
dying
he put her in a tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
so that she couldn't leave.
Let's not. Okay.
Ignore Dave.
Oh, haha. That's
Dan?
funny.
Ignore
That's so
Dan.
funny.
Danagar has compelled you.
Oh
Dan
my
always does.
Danagar
this.
compels you.
We're just gonna ignore that.
Shut up. All right. So Dracula.
But as Tony, right?
Will you stop? Yes. Okay. Look.
As Tony, I need you to be.
I am
critical.
giving you the lowdown. Dracula showed up right when his girl got killed by the church.
Right, we know all this.
He ripped her soul out, put it into a tree, which then gave birth to this crazy
The
son of a
blood's-
birch.
The Bloodstone.
And locked
Tree.
all souls here.
Right.
He's a birch.
And he
But-
now no souls get to go to heaven,
Right.
no dogs get to go to heaven.
But right now, what
Oh
are we doing?
man!
Right now, we're going
that's
back
why
to
my
base
true was
camp.
To
undead.
do what?
Animals
Because he
and
couldn't
birds.
get to go to heaven.
Right
I
now.
know. I would like you as
Man.
Tony to tell me what
No.
you
He is
do.
Tony wants to
All
steal
those
the
cockroaches
shit
are staying.
from the people.
Oh,
We're
no,
not
we gotta
stealthy,
kill them.
And mosquitoes.
No, we gotta kill them.
I am
lot of pressure on that
absolutely
area.
not
We're
stealthy.
not stealthy though.
See, I have a fox. I have the ability to teleport. I have a gun.
Okay,
I'm
you are, but
You can.
us.
You can change forms.
But
But the rest
Us,
of us are not
like
stealthy.
we are a group that is more
Okay.
than one or two people.
First of all, we use Ulrich as he takes his shirt off
He's the
and
least
starts.
stealthy person of all
No,
of
that's what we need him to do.
He's a
Oh, he's
distraction.
a
He's the distraction. He goes and pulls a magic mic
I
in
thought
the
it
middle
was-
of the church.
He has
Remember
wings.
Armstrong.
He doesn't even have to do a magic mic. He can just pop his wings out.
That's the magic part.
They're gonna think you're a god.
That's the magic part.
Ronnie, if someone asks you if you're a god,
What do you say?
No.
you say yes. When someone asks you if you're a god.
Okay, you say
Yes,
yes.
you're gonna be the
Next time
distraction.
somebody asks you a god, if you're
Well, if they
Yes.
ask you who you
High
are,
pressure.
just say that you are the voice. Just.
It's a lot of pressure to be a god.
Just say that you're God. If someone
There's
asks
no
you
pressure.
what's going on.
I'm the god of maybe.
Success.
And change your name.
Yeah. So we use the people that cannot stealth to distract. Like him, he's not stealthy.
I can't
He's a
stealth.
suit of armor that says random things all the time.
I think he should just stand by the door and look like a suit of
I am
armor.
going to suggest
You
something,
can hide in plain
And
sight.
then
and then randomly grab somebody.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. I know that you normally say no, we can't do that, but I think we should pull a Scooby-Doo and split up.
No, the last time we split the party, it was awful.
When was
It
that?
took 2 sessions in the cave of
Hey.
doom
We didn't even
already
split
at
the
the
party.
with the hydras.
We were all in the cave. We would have had to fight all
We were
those
not
things anyway.
together in the cave.
Because-
Just like we're about to be not together in the
Okay,
cathedral.
but listen to me. We weren't together because there was 3 mini bosses and 1 mega boss.
What's a mini boss?
They were
Like the
chimeras
big boss,
at that
but
time.
smaller.
They weren't mini,
How
though. We just had the
No,
you and the other tanks
There were
fighting
many
them.
of them, and they were many. The
So we've
point
already
is,
made it to the chapel.
son of a bitch.
Go to the chapel.
We split the party because that time it worked out for us, and this time it came to He's very persuasive. She can shapeshift. I'll help distract.
I refuse to do this unless you stay with me.
Come with me. We will make a big fire to distract everyone.
I don't want to burn down a church.
I'm not saying we burn down the church. If we burn down the church, that's where they're stealing stuff. They'll get burned down.
And besides,
I can't
I'm
wait
really
to
good
actually
at
get
ripping
to where they
amulets
are,
off of people's
so I can make
necks.
them talk about this all over again.
Okay.
Could you
I
say
did
that
it to
again?
my trainer, to the
It's like Emmett from
to the
Lego.
unkillable.
I think I got it, but
I'll
And that
have
worked out.
Ulrich fly in the sky.
Right.
Oh, but there's no, you mean
I like how
inside
all
the
these
chapel?
plans are made without
He
us
can
here.
fly, and then I'll shoot a fireball. It'll look like he developed
Maybe
like
you should
a
talk to Ulrich about the plan first.
Ulrich, fly.
No, tell him the plan first.
I'm not there.
We're here.
He's not there
We
yet.
just arrived.
We're both not there.
Ryan
They're
Conklin.
not there yet.
Damn it.
We have to find them first before we do
We
that.
don't have.
I was trying to find
fast
Chuck the whole time. I was dealing with crazy bitches, and I was like, "Look, there's a goth chick. Who are we gonna stick on the goth chick? Chuck." And then he wasn't there.
I know. That happens.
Take the shit.
Out of character, I will indeed attack the goth chick, but in character, I don't know that yet.
I heard somebody's gonna take their shirt off.
Don't take your shirt off.
No,
That's a bad idea.
Oh, Dan's taking his shirt off.
Dan taking his shirt off.
He's got one
Dan
green
can do
shirt
that.
over
That's good.
another green shirt.
Oh,
It's green all the way down. It's
all
like
the way down. It's like I
onions.
created it out
Turtles
of
and onions.
slime. Oh wait.
Okay, but for real.
What?
All my
Stacks on
shirts are
stacks.
created out of
But for
slime.
real.
But for real, what?
We need to find the rest of our party before we do anything.
Right, that's the plan. The plan is we walk into the town, we find those other 2 guys, we put them to use.
Party people.
We get the 2 people that can suavely do things to sneak in and steal some shit. If they don't succeed in stealing, they'll at least find the Archduke and we can shoot him.
Is this
But
the
we
guy
will
we
be
were
with
looking
them
for?
because we're splitting the party.
Wait,
We
who's
will
the
be
guy
in
with the flaming
Virginia
sword?
vacation.
I'm willing to trust the guy with the highest knowledge.
Is this the guy we're looking for? Who's he?
That's Balin.
Now I'm about to introduce him.
Balin Skull.
Again,
Okay,
actually.
so the plan.
I love that guy.
The
I
plan
was just
is.
sending my images out
Oh,
already.
okay. I'm like, wait, there's some dude with the sword
Okay.
that's glowing.
So the
fire?
plan is we're gonna go find these guys first, and then go to the chapel, cathedral. Okay, let's do it. I don't know why it took so long to decide that.
Turns out they're actually in the cathedral.
You know, things take time to decide. It's democracy.
Actually, you're right.
Yay! No
Bro.
traveling.
It is Balin Skull. Or that other guy that cut off Anakin Skywalker's arms.
All right.
No, that was me.
So you have these conversations making your way from Graven's Hollow back to Varnwick, through the mist-covered swamps, and through the Whitmore Forest, which currently has a werewolf problem.
Yeah, I smelt that and I just said no.
More on that in a minute.
I dealt that.
Yeah.
You ate it.
Don't think the werewolves are really the problem.
That's how you're in your current form.
Yeah.
So you go to Varnwick. You arrive at the Grand City once again. You follow this familiar path back to the cathedral. All right. And
I hire a trumpeter to follow behind us and play fanfare.
I asked him to play on coconut.
There's a guy with coconuts inside his stomach that's floating around in the red goop.
the doors of the St. Belisson Cathedral thunder shut behind you.
Ooh.
The sound rolls through the vaulted stone like a distant avalanche. The air inside is colder than when you left, colder than it should be. Candles gutter. Templars stand rigid, silent, their faces drawn tight with unease. Something has happened.
Yeah, the door's shut.
You make way to the war room, and hunched over the table of maps and silver-pinned reports stands the Templar commander Kalen Vermont. That's the picture I sent you.
Is this the cathedral?
Yes.
He's, he has these nice ordained robes. He does have a
Well-groomed white beard.
blessed weapon,
He's the one who sent us on.
well-groomed hair. He's white, white hair, beard.
You want to see a blessed weapon? I'll show him a blessed weapon.
And the moment he sees your faces, and he sees the truth that you carry in your expressions, he shifts from relief to dread. For he knows you carry grave news.
Yep.
But he's not alone, because here, also waiting for your party, is Ulrich.
Hey!
Travion.
You sons of bitches, where have you been?
It's
What,
very
you're
cold
waiting
in
for
here.
you? Come on now.
You still don't wear a shirt, do you?
Nope.
Son of a bitch. Hey, Travion!
What's up, yo?
Your style is still excellent.
Hey, we got the person that can pull us out of our grave expressions.
So, the Templar commander is there awaiting the report.
Easy. They're related, they're crazy, and I think their daddy lives in this town. Hell's teeth. They're crazy. They talk a lot, and I think that they may have agreed to an armistice and OBT dubs. I think their daddy lives here. Like, here. Their strings are being pulled by their genealogy.
And their dad is who?
I think that
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
I've got suppositions.
We're assuming.
I'm okay with being an ass. I'm pretty sure the Archbishop, Bella Art, dude.
As you're telling him these details, you can see his expression.
I think he hooked up with somebody about 20 some odd twins ago.
And it's as if he knows what you're about to say before you even say it. As if he already knows some things that he has not shared.
Are you not sharing with the party? Share with the class, Mr. Dude, bro.
You could give him some of your snack.
His breath catches, and for a heartbeat, he looks like a man who's forgotten how to stand. He grips the table, and he says no. But not in denial, but in grief. Because what he knows, what you're saying, is true. says only the Bellark Council would know. Only the highest clergy, not the Templars, not the Inquisitors, not even me. And then you see his eyes as he's connected the dots already.
Mm-hmm.
As if he already knew what the answer was before he sent you. But now that you've given him this, he can't deny the truth.
About time the government stood up to do something around here.
If Mikhail hid his own blood, if he abandoned them, then their hatred is earned.
Well, then we should just give
The
him...
blood slime trickles down my face.
Is it tears or is it blood?
Because he was very close to saying my name.
Was he
Son of a
really?
birch.
Mikhail, not Michael.
Oh. I was like, wait, was he really? Oh, no, never mind. Okay.
And then you see the light come pierce through the stained glass window as it casts a red and golden glow across his face. It says, the Bellark's sins are deeper than I had feared. And if the twins want to burn down everything he built, it may not be wrong to try.
Well, Bellark's sins definitely got deep into something, I'll tell you that much.
But as he goes to say something else, immediately a Templar comes through the cathedral in urgency.
I'm ready for him. I shoot him. No, I'm kidding.
I'm about to say roll.
I'm just spinning it around right now. I'm just ready for one of them to turn on us.
He makes his way quickly to the commander. He hands him a parchment. And then the commander takes it and reads it. And then looks at the Templar and says, leave us. All of you, leave us. Talking to the other Templars.
But not us, right? We
Right.
stay here? Okay. I was ready to leave, but we're going to stay.
So,
Hey, we're staying here.
all the Templars leave.
Do I stay?
And then he looks at you and he says, given the grave news, we have other problems.
Well, if you want the grave news, you got to talk to Travion. But what's these other problems you got?
Says Inquisitor Therion is dead. He was dispatched to Blackpine to handle the werewolf threat. He was my friend, my brother, and my most trusted ally, which is why I sent him. He's a very capable individual.
So you need us to find where he went after he died?
He was ambushed at Blackpine. They were waiting for him.
How do they know? I
Travion.
slam my fist on. Am I sitting at a table?
Yes.
Yes, I slam it on a table. And then I say, what are we talking about?
He said they didn't just kill him. They slaughtered most of the town. They're trying to draw us out. They know we are weakened right now. And
Who do you
then
think it was that trapped him?
he's running through thoughts in his mind right now, and he's just speaking. He goes, the shot-walled mist, the shattered chapel, the silver runes, the howls, the blood, the silence, all of this. It's all connected somehow, and somehow connected to the Bellark, to these twins. I'm not sure how yet.
Let me ask you a question, old dude. What's the Bellark got against this old dude named Dracula? This fancy pants guy. I've heard about him, right? I've heard about him. I
With
saw
Dracula?
him. I saw him with a tree.
Everybody, yeah.
So, if this dude's so powerful, I don't know if you knew this or not, but I was living inside a memory and I saw him put some stuff inside a tree that was real magic-y. If he's that powerful, the Bellark doesn't like him, right? Because y'all are always hiring people to go hunt down things that look kind of hairy or with fangs.
We did have a truce.
So there's a truce between the Bellark
Not
and
anymore.
Dracula. Nope. He found out that the Bellark was having babies and doing bad things.
Once the Bellark discovered that Dracula held the key to ending the blight, but refused to use it, the Bellark used means to obtain the Bloodstone. Unfortunately, he was only able to get half of it. He reclaimed the gemstone, but not the amulet, and both pieces are needed.
Where does he keep that?
The Bellark keeps it on his staff.
Like with his staff, like the people that work for him, or like the big stick that he walks around with?
Yes, the big stick that he walks around with.
Does he need it to walk? Like he always has to have it, right? Where is he, by the way? BT Dubs.
With our current state of affairs, he is under protection.
Like under this building, or?
I do not know for sure.
Quick, Mike, roll for persuasion.
And he looks at you, Mike, by the way,
Uh-huh.
and he says, to answer your question, it was Skarn, the leader of the Dreadclaw Pack. They moved into the forest months ago, trying to claim new territory. We didn't think much about it at the time, and we tried to cull their numbers, but we're replacing them too quickly. Not sure how.
That makes sense.
But our forces have remained thin due to the activity with the Geist increasing. And then now the werewolves, and we have the twins who moved into Graven's Hollow not too long ago and decimated the entire town. Says if we're going to take on the Bellark, and he says that really low, by the way, so his voice is not carrying outside the cathedral.
Oh, yeah, I'll start whispering too. Sorry, Bubba.
Bellark says if we're to take him on,
Bless you.
he says, I need my soldiers, I need them rested, I need them ready. This is not a fight you just want to just walk into unprepared.
How many guards does the Bellark usually have?
He has 6 personal guards, highly trained Templars.
Do they wear red? I need to know these things. I'm sorry. Because it depends on how hard I'm going to shoot them. You know?
Bless you.
All right, that's enough.
No, he's got one more.
Condemn it. Oh, comes in threes?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you need a suit of
Do you mention
It'll drag all
the
that.
alliance with the twins? Did you mention that part?
I mentioned that they were crazy and that I thought the Bellark was their daddy.
Did you want us to?
Do I what?
Did you want us to mention it to the guy who's offering to help us take down the Bellark?
That we're doing what?
That we allied with the twins.
Did we though? Do we trust them?
We convinced them to come here and fight him.
Then yeah.
So yes.
They said that they would show up when it was time.
I kind of took that
I take
as
that as an
soon as a
alliance.
lot of people are dying,
Yeah.
we'll show up and laugh a lot.
We'll show up and take credit.
Take
That's
bodies.
what I kind of okay. So
They'll show up and take bodies.
so did we take that? We took that as like
They had
a
to go make preparations.
I'm taking it as alliance.
Well, they had to. They need time to prepare.
It's at least as solid as any of the quests in Mass Effect made all of Commander Shepard's allies.
all right. Look, character to character, blood bro.
Yes.
You're a weird, creepy monster.
I am not.
You live in a weird, creepy monster land.
I am not creepy.
Hold the phone for a second, you son of a birch.
Oh,
Now, there's these other 2 weird, creepy people that like to make monsters. Are you going to monster mash with them to try and take down this
I
archbishop?
was latching on to the fact that we're about to go talk to a bunch of werewolves, and I am of the Order of the Light.
We're gonna go talk to werewolves again?
That's what he was offering.
Why the
And
piss do we want to do
to
that?
get them to stop fighting his soldiers,
Okay.
so that he can use his soldiers to help us take down
Which
the
pack
Bellark.
of werewolves?
The
Dreadclaw.
Dreadclaw.
And who's the leader of the Dreadclaw?
Soon me.
So you want me to help you kill the Alpha?
I don't need to kill the Alpha as long as he follows the obvious stronger option.
The Templar commander, he says that's not a bad idea. He says, if you can take control of the pack, then you give us additional allies.
Yes.
And werewolves classically love to eat things that are not werewolves.
Yeah, but then I can bring
Yeah.
it back.
He
We
says,
can fight again.
you can avenge my friend's death, and you can also gain allies all at once.
Avenging
And it would
people.
give me time. He says, I can set up a meeting with Bellark. I can give us an opportunity. We only get one shot at this.
Like to draw them out in the open. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Right. We
It's
need to
gonna
do
take
that.
time, and I can draw him out, and we get one shot, but we gotta make it count. We
You
need
only
everything
get
we
one
have.
shot.
Yeah. One opportunity.
Spaghetti.
Everything that we've ever wanted.
Hang on, buddy. You got something on your shirt. I think that's mom's spaghetti.
Yeah.
But yes. I'm assuming I actually am wearing like a symbol that I'm part of the Order of the Lycan.
Oh.
And also Donegar.
Are you? I think actually you're wearing a sash, and you have patches that you just pick up along the way. You're like, I am the child of the birch tree. I am the follower of the Danagar.
So he asks, what of the twins? Did you kill them, or are they still living?
Oh, we convinced them to come here and talk to their dad about why he sent them away
Is it a sour gummy rope?
and told them not to bother him. We convinced them that it might be good to take his place. I'm willing to allow them to continue thinking that, as long as we get what we need.
You look at him, and he understands. He says, there will be heavy casualties.
Yes.
Citizens, innocents, not even involved in this.
Not if you can get them to the other side of town.
He says, I do not have the forces to do this.
That's what we were going to free up with the werewolves.
Yes.
We took down a lot of their force while we were just in town.
We're talking
Says-
with blood goo here. Yeah.
If you can convince the pack to follow you,
We're gonna go fight.
however that may look,
And put him in charge of the world.
although I am partial to Skarn's head on a pike,
Ooh, can we do that?
Okay. I can be the new alpha.
and these allies would be helpful along with the two siblings. Although they may be loose cannons, if we point them in the right direction.
Yeah, I'm still not promising that they're on our side, but if we put one of them on the other side of the bad guy and then the other one on the other side of the bad guy, they'll shoot and then hit the bad guy because they're shooting at each other.
We're aware because we walked into the middle of their battlefield.
Yep.
He says, yes, well, that's, if you will do this for me, I'll be forever grateful for vengeance.
Okay, but just as long as we're clear, we're not really on board with the vengeance right now. We're on board with the can we get the hell out of here? And like the door is in this tree and it's closed, right?
Sometimes to do a thing, you have to do a thing that opens the door for the thing.
I'm just letting him know he has to let go of the anger at some point in time. Maybe when it's all over and everybody's dead, you see somebody, you talk to them, you share your feelings. It'll catch on in a few centuries. Don't worry about it.
I believe we can benefit each other here.
Good.
We can gather allies for our cause.
Yes.
Vengeance can be given. And then we can target the one who's behind all of this.
Which I'm pretty sure. Oh shit, what if it's this guy?
So vengeance is a dish best eaten raw?
Let's just go to the werewolves.
Let's get out of here before I start trash talking this
Wait.
guy.
Let's go.
But can we rest first? Because I still have some.
If we rest, listen. If we rest, we lose a day.
Countdown.
But we know where the guys are, right?
There's like a diode.
But the
that I can
countdown-
see.
The countdown die is.
Can
What
I
about a
see
short rest?
past the fourth wall? Is that a power I
Can we
have?
short rest, or is that not a
I
thing?
mean, you can short rest, it's just some abilities require a long rest to recharge.
Yeah.
But we can like heal during a short rest, right? Let
Do
me
you
look.
need to heal?
Let me look. At
Or
a
you-
short rest.
You can heal, but it's less. than
It's shorter
long rest.
healing, but do you need to heal? Inquiring minds need to know. Or you just want
It
to
allows me to. It doesn't say how many of these things
Well,
I get to do.
He excuses himself and he says, I'll be here making preparations.
Okay.
And when you return, I will have more information.
Here's why I think we should short rest. I can clear stress, and we can prepare, which means that we can get 2 hopes before we do this thing, and I can do my foraging to get an item.
And I can pray. Do you need to pray as well?
I mean, my prayer dice have
Like-
per session.
We can't do all
That's
the
fucking
things.
crazy. I've got to pray for mine.
Does your prayer work on a short and long rest? Does it matter?
If it works on a short rest, I think we should do even if it doesn't, we should prepare, because then we can gain 2 hope if we prepare with each other. Like if me and Laura prepare together, we can gain 2 hope.
If I'm going to face down,
It actually says
And
during
werewolf
a
alpha.
rest. It doesn't say long rest.
It says on a rest?
It
It
says
just
during
says
a
during
rest.
a rest.
Yeah, there you go. It's short
so
or long.
you can get it back by short.
Yeah, I think we should do a short rest. This is my vote. I want to get some hopes back. I want to clear my stress, and I'd like to do my forage.
It pops 3 of my abilities back up.
Yes, please.
If we're gonna go fight a big pack of werewolves, we probably
I
need to
can
be
just duel the
Bro.
alpha.
No,
Bro,
let's do
Not a
short
one
rest.
thing has ever gone.
Short rest, please.
But
I've
I'm
only been
currently
in your.
mostly dead.
I've only been in your world for a short while.
How
I'm fully
mostly dead are
stressed.
you? Bro, yes, we're gonna do a rest. What the fuck, Dan? You're like, let's go fight these werewolves and I'm about to die?
That's what I was saying.
You have
Okay.
less health.
Should we do a long rest then so you can do
No,
more?
I just need,
Okay, let's do a short rest.
I just need a D4.
Alright.
Alright, so, if you're using that digital, by the way,
Yeah.
there's a shortcut on there.
Nice.
You can just go and click the rest button, click short rest, and then make your selections, and it does it for you.
Neat.
Alright, I would like to clear my stresses.
Alright, so first downtime, you're clearing stress.
So click the button that says downtime.
Wait,
Yes.
Where's
I
that?
need a D4.
Are we taking a shorter or long?
What's a D4 look like?
Downtime.
Is that the
The
first
D4
one?
looks like a pyramid.
Okay.
Found it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm rolling my D4. I got a 1 plus
Move
my
two.
tier, which is 4.
Can you
so
heal
I
armor
just heal
on
up to
short
5
rest?
stress.
Yes. You can repair armor.
I'm gonna repair one on that.
Alright, you need to roll a d4, and then you need to add 3.
John, you should also
Wait, if I roll a
prepare.
D4 and add 3,
Would that clear your armor?
that's an automatic, like, 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you need?
Well, I'm only missing 1 armor.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine.
Then you just click it.
But also, John, you should prepare because that gains you a hope.
Hey, we will
Oh.
both.
You get 2 actions, so you can clear stress and you can do prepare,
I can
and
do-
that gains you a hope.
Ooh, nice.
Is amazing.
Do you want to prepare together?
Yeah, I got that. to do my-
Run in there and prepare together so we can change
Yeah.
the
So
code.
now you can each get 2 hope.
Alright, you already got it?
I have dice. Okay.
Jeff!
Oh,
What is
dice.
that? Is that food? What is
No, it's,
No, it's
Greg,
a what?
Greg,
Oh,
Joseph.
yeah.
If you guys prepare together, you each get 2 hope.
Ronnie and I are preparing together. So
Alright, does anyone want to prepare with
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to Dan.
I can only do one.
Oh.
step.
Who needs more hope? How many hopes do you have?
That's
Alright,
good.
I can
so
always use
hold
more
on.
hope.
On the
You guys
first,
are already doing it together.
take it step by step. So on the first one,
Yes.
what did everybody choose for their first one?
10
Prepare.
rolls.
He
Stress,
repaired armor.
cleared it.
I
Prayer.
repaired armor.
You repaired
Yeah.
armor, you prayed, she cleared stress.
But I have
Five.
prayer dice that'll heal.
Prepare.
Prepare, okay.
Yeah.
She prepared, you prepared, you prepared.
Mm.
So 1, 2, 3. What about you, Mike? Would you clear?
Right now,
And
zero.
you don't need to prepare with
But
anyone.
I
Mike.
can't prepare
So,
I just prepared
because I'm gonna be out of actions. I need to clear all of my stress
You
and
got
my
clear
hopes.
your HP. Yes.
Yeah.
and then they're gonna
How would you clear in your
No,
first
you're
one?
not.
D4 plus my level,
Okay.
so I
Which
cleared.
means I
You
would
cleared
have
it. Good job.
and he.
Alright, for the people who prepared, you each get 2 hope
Okay.
for that first
Then you
one.
get 4.
Okay.
You have 4
Okay?
Whoever's preparing.
So the second downtime action,
Yes, but
now what do you got? You're preparing?
I'll prepare by polishing Greg.
No, I thought you were preparing
No, I
that.
can't. He
No,
has
I
to
can't.
use both actions to heal.
Okay.
Do I need...
Now, also keep in mind, you can heal allies.
I can't.
No. During downtime. Anybody can as a
That
downtime
doesn't
action.
count as a downtime action?
Yeah, that's
It
what I'm
is
saying.
one of your downtime.
Right.
actions.
Oh no, I want hope, but I can't heal it.
Yeah, we all need hope.
Healing.
John and
I'll
he
heal
are
you later.
gonna polish each other, and she and I are gonna polish each other, right?
Does-
So we all
Fair.
get 2 hopes.
Apparently,
Dan,
we're all
Dan
polishing
could
each
benefit
other.
from some healing, so he could prepare.
We're making
his
sure
time.
our armor is
Stress.
thick and
Stress.
span.
I'll tend to Dan's wounds.
There you go.
Isn't okay?
So we
Roll
all
a d4 and add 3.
we all get 2 armor or 2 hopes, all 4
Okay.
of us.
1 second.
And then I need to roll a d6 to find out what.
So if he's clearing your stress, what are you doing instead?
My first
I would
four-ish.
also like to clear my stress.
4.
He just cleared 4 stress for you.
That gets me down to clear.
So he cleared it.
We're here.
He finished clearing.
Oh.
Okay, so since he
After
finished clearing,
my short rest also cleared 6.
but your short
Was
rest
so
is your
not
first
lucky.
option, right?
No. My second option for the
It was
short rest
6.
was to blow off steam.
Oh, okay.
And that
So I
cleared
get
6 of the
A
8 that
beautiful
were
relic.
I gotcha. So what would you choose for your first one?
healed.
That would be
Clear health.
5
Yeah.
total?
Okay.
And that
Alright.
cleared my health.
Okay, I thought you chose stress for your
Yeah.
first one. That's what I was confused on. Okay.
No, I said heal, the first one.
Well,
Okay.
I gained 2 hopes.
So
when
I had to clear 8.
Oh, okay.
I cleared
Oh,
6,
okay.
and then he just cleared 2.
Alright. So
So that clears me to where I am back up and
you
fighting.
get 2. You get 2.
I will not.
There's so much
Very
polishing.
So much polishing.
And then after you give us the hope, I'm gonna use my forager ability,
You get
and I rolled. It's
from
where I
the
roll a
short rest?
d6 to get an item,
Mm-hmm.
and I rolled a 2, which
How
means
did
I
I get
get a
these?
beautiful relic, which means I gain 2 hope. So I get 2 more.
How much hope does that make you? 6
5.
I just need 4.
It,
total.
What's this?
this is from the start,
Oh, okay. I just need 2 more.
which would be 5 total.
There you go. Yep. So there you go. So now you're at 5. Okay.
Sweet.
I need 2.
You need to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are. This was such a good
There you
idea.
go.
John, you got your hopes. All right.
Now-
Oh, no, these are just 2. No, I got an extra one over here.
Yep, those are the 2 that you just
That's
got for
for where
all the polishing.
You and
Thank you.
Traveler
Who polished?
polished
Oh,
each
you
other.
polished me.
You polished each other.
polished each
Okay,
other.
Let's be
Each
clear on
other.
that.
Yes.
I had a kerchief
Yep. What's up?
and I
I'm
spat
gonna-
upon it,
Burn one of my prayer
Yeah,
dice
hot to
Oh.
Yes.
and
I gave
then
you
I
that.
rubbed
to
it
gain.
onto
You
your.
didn't use
I
this
buffed
one.
your armor.
Last time.
I appreciate it.
Let's
It's
do
more
that.
shiny now.
So I can't make another one.
If
All right.
they had done it, you
The
would
short
have been
rest
How do I
burned.
was
do
smart.
that on here?
Now I feel prepared to fight a werewolf. Let's go.
Alright, slow down.
And I just gained
Make sure
3
everybody
fear.
else is caught up.
I gained 4 hope
Alright.
from burning one of these prayer
Very
dice.
fast.
Yes.
How do I mark
Nice.
that?
Mark what? That you gained what?
That I used it.
Use a prayer die, gain 4 hope.
Yes.
I didn't.
You should just hit the minus button. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And you burned to 4.
I burned a 4.
Okay, so we just minus it until it goes down to 0.
Okay,
And then there you go. Now it's 0.
cool.
What's your other option?
So now I have 4 hope.
You get a 3rd
Yep.
one, right?
So now you
Well,
have
I've
4
only
hope.
done one.
There you go.
You got your hopes, you got your
Oh, you have a 3rd downtime action.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what
I've
we're
only
looking at.
done one.
Yeah.
I only
So-
prepared with her. That's the only thing I've done.
But she can't
Right.
prepare twice, right?
You can prepare each downtime action. Your max hope is going to be 6. So.
She
got
needs,
5.
give her another hope.
I can
So-
do prepare again.
I'm gonna
Like
work
I,
on enchanting my
I've only-
Hold on a second.
hammer.
Hold on.
Are you
Does
fully
anyone
healthy?
else need to heal? Are you fully healthy?
I'm good.
Everyone's healed up?
No, what she's saying is instead of spending that prayer dice, she could repair your armor.
She could heal
Well, that's not
somebody.
nice.
Huh?
Instead of spending your
Yeah.
prayer dice, she could use her downtime to repair your armor.
I have 3
Oh,
down
my
to
armor's good.
We have a max of 6 hope.
Oh, that was hope.
Yes.
Never mind.
Yeah, all I did was
Even
hope.
though on
Never
my
mind.
chart it has 7 spots.
Well,
Yeah, I
honestly,
think we get there when we level up to level 10 or closer to 10.
So I have one
but
more
we're not there
downtime
yet.
action.
you
At
can,
this point, we only
Yep.
get.
And the only thing you can do with the short rest is prepare,
my armor.
repair, clear, stress, or
You
tendon
can clear
wounds.
his armor if you want to give that hope. And clear Tom's armor.
Sure.
I've got 1 dash on my
You
armor.
have to
So
roll
you
a
prepared
D4.
how many times?
Well, so far 2, but can I?
Instead of preparing the last time, can she roll the D4 and heal his armor?
Well, hold on. You
Well,
started.
no, I've only so far right now with that 2. I haven't done a third prepare. Like I haven't.
You haven't
done,
taken your third downtime.
No, I haven't done my third
Yeah,
downtime.
so you just use your third downtime.
I don't
to-
have
You
to.
didn't clear anything?
No, I didn't clear anything.
So you can prepare 3 times?
Yes.
Yes.
Roll a 4.
A what?
6. 4? 4.
D4.
4. You roll a d4 and then add your tier,
Whatever. We're
which
tier.
is 4.
Cry.
No,
3.
wait. Tier is different from
Tier is
proficiency.
Tier 3.
3.
Yep. Roll a d4 and add
It's
3.
a triangle.
You can also just roll a d8. That works too.
So we
So
3.
Plus
6.
3 is 6.
6 armors.
Oh, I'm good.
Sweet.
All my armor's good.
There you go.
Your life ward. Is it good until long rest?
What the heck? Everything.
What the
Verify
heck
that.
and heck?
It's a domain. Um,
Short rest.
long rest.
I think you want his back.
So it's still active until long rest.
Yeah, I'm in.
Long rest?
Yeah.
Okay, so he still has it.
Yes.
Are you still stressed and uncomfy?
I got 1 HP and 1 strength.
All right.
But your armor's good.
Yeah.
And your hope is however many.
So, we've taken a short rest, and I think that was probably the very first short rest you guys have taken this entire game.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We always forget about
Ever.
them.
Why would you bother taking a short rest when there's no cost to taking a long rest?
Well, lucky for you, that doesn't move.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, now let's kill some werewolf's asses. I'm ready.
Well, let's kill some werewolves' asses.
Yes.
Let's
I would like to go
asses, if
and
that's all we're
challenge
killing?
the
Just
alpha
shoot 'em in
of
the
the
ass.
Dread
Shoot him in the
Heck.
ass.
to honorable combat
That's opposed to killing mole asses, which just makes it slow.
for control of his pack. Or hers. Could be a her.
So wait, you want to talk first and then?
No, I'm challenging them.
Oh, okay. Sure. Are we there yet? Are we like at them?
Are you bringing
yet.
your batleth?
So, we're ready to depart, right?
Sure.
Oh,
All
we're
right,
still
let's do this. You now have your full party.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Ulrich,
Hey guys.
Travian,
Hey, hey.
What's up, yo?
Oh, hi.
We missed
take
y'all.
on some werewolves.
I kept looking for you in every session, wondering where you were.
I
So,
wish I could have taken one of the cards I wanted to take, but it was the tier up. I could have raised Steve's.
Why are you tearing up, buddy? You want to talk about your feelings?
Oh yeah, I could do that. I had a celestial mount one option, yeah, too, but I didn't get that one.
here we go, into the Whitmore.
Yay!
And actually, let me...
Wait, are we going into the woods?
Into the woods.
Into the woods.
Into
And
the forest.
as long as we don't get lost in the woods.
It happened in the woods.
That's how you
just
fall in
a
love.
moment.
We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, head over to our website, SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com, for some more fun content. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.